48,500.
51,000. 55,600. 52,800. 158,000 Instagram followers. My name is Jade Darmawangsa.
Today is October 25th, 2019.
December 4th, 2020.
Today is December 20th, 2021.
Today is February 6th, 2023. Today is December 30th, 2024. So I've been doing these videos where I do a interview every year about myself and I can look back at my younger self and laugh or cry. We're gonna do exactly that and let's just jump in. Why am I nervous? I honestly took some time off. I forgot to film this video this year. So it's literally the day before New Year's and we're getting it done now. It's better late than never. I've kind of spent the last 5 years trying to change things about myself and I'm finally at a place in my life where I know there are things I need to work on, but I'm content in who I am. But if there's one thing I would like to be more patient on myself. Just give myself a pat on the back occasionally. I feel like we all can use that, but I struggle the most in that department. Especially with my surf journey, I feel like all I think about is the result versus the journey. I can get myself really down and it can cause mental breakdowns, so I would like to be more compassionate to myself. I would like to have more compassion for myself. What the fuck? Tend to get angry very easily or mostly get stressed and anxious super. Okay, so I have not fixed that part of myself. I'm still hard on myself even since last year. For easily over small things. And I would like to be able to self-soothe and calm myself down a bit faster. It takes me a while, basically.
I wish I wasn't so obsessed about money and metrics that I could find other values in life. Like, I'm really trying to not care about those things, but at the end of the day, I cling on to Jade's follower count, or if Jade went to VidCon, or if Jade made money. Like, I wish I was so more than that. And I know I am, but I wish I could believe it, you know?
I feel like I definitely have achieved the ability.
Okay, well, if in that case, just to change my answer a little bit, the one thing I'd like to change about myself is to become an absolute shredder in the water, getting barreled.
And honestly, then it's because I found a passion of snowboarding and surfing and things that are just beyond views and stuff, so it's cool to see me grow in that way.
Damn. Yeah, I do think whatever she said, that was sick.
I am very single, ready to mingle. Just kidding, no, I'm alone for a reason. I'm focusing on myself, but the answer is I'm single, okay? That is the most bullshit answer I've ever seen. I'm currently not single. I'm still in a relationship. Looking back at my single days, I had a tough, let's just say 2020 was a tough year on Jade's love life.
I'm still in a committed relationship. We're going 3 years strong, but I've had years of fuckboys and people hurting my feelings, so I'm glad I'm in a secure relationship now because for a long time I wasn't. My ideal weekend is probably surfing all weekend, or if I'm lucky enough, I would love to wake up in some sort of mountain and snowboard all weekend. Have some wine with my friends and my boyfriend and call it at 10 p.m. My ideal weekend would be surfing. Specifically, I'd wake up in Hawaii or somewhere where there's always perfect waves. There's no crowds. I paddle out, I see my friends, my boyfriend, I meet some of you guys in the water, and I literally surf until my arms turn into noodles. Okay, well lately, I feel like people have this conception about me that I'm this stuck up surf influencer creator because a lot of my videos, I talk about my surf journey and like my progress. I just wanna make it clear, I literally don't think I'm anything in surfing. I am just documenting my journey. I don't even think I'm very good most of the days. I think because I put maybe my highlights on my social medias, people can look at it really quickly and be like, wow, she just thinks she's a pro. But I'm telling you, I don't. If anything, I try to share the raw moments of my journey so you guys can know that I don't think I'm a pro. I think if there's one thing people misunderstand me about is I'm very confident, but it doesn't mean I'm super secure with myself. I really feel that. I feel like last year was really working on trying to be okay with my insecurity and finding ways to be secure in the instability. What is on your bucket list for next year?
Yeah, Dubai would be sick.
I want to surf in Bali. I want to surf in Portugal. I want to surf. Okay, my bucket list is to surf in Fiji. So, I did not surf in any of those places, but I did surf in Bali and Hawaii. I moved to the beach. So I did a lot of surfing, just not in the location, but I am also working on a book, funny enough. So that I did do. My bucket list for this year, 2023, I do still want to go to Fiji or Maldives. Like I want to go to tropical island. I went to the Maldives island. I really want to go on like a 1 week snowboarding trip somewhere. I did that Tahoe. Exotic. next winter season. Also, I would love to surf at a wave pool sometime soon. Did that too. That is crazy. This is why I make these videos, because it's so surreal to look back. My bucket list definitely is to surf more. I would love to be able to surf and get barreled at Pipeline. You guys know that's my main journey, my main arc right now. But beyond that, I'd love to surf Morocco, Cape Town, Africa. I'd love to go to Switzerland to snowboard as well. And I really did like the Maldives. So I'd love to go back to the Maldives. So that is the 4 on my bucket list, but I'm just so fucking grateful, damn. When I'm by myself, I think about what people think about me. On good days, I think about how grateful I am to have the job I have now. I may touch on this more in the future, but I literally had not a lot of money last year. Basically, I was going through a lot of health problems, that just medical bills were racking up. I was also in transition between my career. I wasn't really sure who I was. And moments now, I just am thinking about how grateful I am to overcome that. Occasionally the internet troll does get to me, but I am very grateful. It has been a really hard year prior. Definitely the Reddit comments do get to me. People are ruthless on the internet.
How I think I'm fat, how I think I'm poor, how I think I'm not good enough. That's what I think about myself, genuinely. So, fun fact, I didn't go to therapy. I am now actually in a very good spot.
Also, just like really random note, my voice, I feel like, is so much different. Like, why do I talk like that? I honestly think what I'm doing next, like I suck at just being idle and chilling, but I realize that's okay. Like, I'm a very hyperactive person, so usually I'm thinking about what I'm doing next, whether it's surfing or like having to work or having a meeting. Like, it's hard for me to stay still, but I'm just thinking about whatever's next. Are you happy?
I'm like worried, but I'm also really content. Like, I don't think I'm generally super optimistic, but I think I'm very content and like thankful.
I'm very happy. Like, I just moved to the beach with my boyfriend and I literally can see the ocean from this view. I'm just so happy, like I could cry. I am so happy I get to surf as my job. That's fucking insane. The one thing I'd like to change this year is how I approach surfing. I think I'm really anxious that people are gonna like jump me in the water or like call me a kook. Instead of focusing on my skills, and especially when the waves are big, I do feel like I get in my head. I would like to be better at managing my self-talk, being better at being present when it comes to surfing. Yeah, I would just like to be more chill, more relaxed when it comes to surfing. I would like to be able to have a handle on self-soothing on smaller things.
This fall, I worked on directing, influencer management, and creative.
Okay, this is actually a really interesting answer because a lot of you guys don't know I used to do influencer and social media marketing before making surf content, so these are my previous accomplishments.
I work with some amazing names and brands and people that
it's so weird to see me in my corporate era. Had a campaign with HP, Netflix. I'm now working on a project with Warner Brothers. Oh yeah, I went to fucking Ethereum conference in Paris, did a lot of press and media for them. Don't worry, I'm cringing too, you guys. I made the most amount of money that I ever have last year, which is crazy to think because I was so certain that I was broke. Honestly, this year, my biggest accomplishment is just becoming a full-time surf creator. In the past was doing multiple things to support myself income-wise because I did not come from a rich family at all. I'm just so grateful that like I get to turn on the camera for my job. Oh, I did get sponsored by Lululemon and Google this year, which was freaking gnarly. Lululemon was one of my dream sponsorships, so that was definitely one of my biggest campaigns this year, and I'm so grateful. Oh yeah, and I hit the most amount of viewership ever this year. I think if I were to guess, this year we've accumulated like over 300 million views this year. I'm so grateful. And if you're watching my videos from following me on my surf journey, thank you so much. I really can't express my gratitude enough. I'm so grateful for you guys. But also, if you're someone who is in another career and you're thinking to switch, let this be your sign that anything is possible. I was doing marketing and the entrepreneurship world. I had no ties to surfing and I was able to transition over time. So you can do it. It'll just take time, but believe in yourself because anything's possible.
Okay, 1 year from now, Jade, I hope that you figure out this money thing. I really hope that you realize that your ideas, like, you're super valuable.
Whenever I have fear, I just try to face it on head on. Like the other day I went paintballing and I was really scared, but instead of like being a little bitch, I asked to get shot. Paintballing is a very interesting choice to explain fear. So what advice would I give to myself a year from now? I would probably say slow things down. If there's a big problem, slow it down. It might feel overwhelming at first, but you can break it down in steps, times, or at least just give yourself 10 seconds of space to just breathe. That's actually pretty good. This year I definitely conquered a lot more of my fears. I've surfed on the North Shore for a whole week. Even though the waves might not look big, like height-wise, they're just so powerful. I definitely got worked. I also surfed pipeline on a very small day, but even surfing pipeline on a small day is very scary because it's so shallow. I know people are gonna be upset in the comments and say it wasn't a real wave, but because I only learned surfing a few years ago, I'm very proud that I went out there. So with that, my advice for myself a year from now would be, if there's something you wanna do and it scares you and you don't really know how to get yourself motivated to do it, just tell yourself, I think I can. Because if there's a chance, if there's a slight possibility that something can happen and you can get it, you should just do it, because over time, that percentage will increase with your skill sets. And I think this is so true in any aspect, surfing, work, career. Just because your skill sets may be here and you wanna be here, that gap is what gets people really frustrated. Over time, your skill will get to the level you wanna be at with showing up, but the only way you can show up is if you tell yourself, I think I can. Also be patient. You can let go something and be okay. Money does not come before your mental health. Ooh, that's huge. I learned the power of knowing myself. I think a lot of times we lie to ourselves and say like, oh yeah, I like this thing, or like, I really want to go out with these people, but inside you just want to stay home and eat pizza. Actually, this is funny because during this time of my life, I was going out with people that trying to be close to because I didn't want them to judge me, but then in reality, they weren't really good for me. So I basically got rid of those people. The biggest thing I learned this year is who you surround yourself truly, truly matters. I think it's so funny when people say you're the average of the top 5 people you surround yourself with, but I genuinely think that's true. The days that I got my best wave, I was with people who were better than me. The times that I got the best views or accolades in my work, it was when I had a team that helped me get those deals. Like, I just think your environment is everything. Without my people, I would be nowhere. So grateful for you guys and you guys watching as well. My mom got cancer last year and she's doing better. She had a successful surgery, but I just realized how fragile life is. Like, I'm really scared of losing my loved ones, and when that time comes, because obviously death is inevitable, I just, I hope I have a support system around me. That was really dark, but my biggest fear is definitely the health of my loved ones and myself. My mom did get cancer in 2022. She's recovering and doing bueno right now. I had a thyroid tumor in my neck. This year, got it resolved as well. I would say my biggest fear is having a health related issue and not being able to do something about it. That obviously, you know, you can't think about that. Like, it's not helpful to always dwell on that thought, but that is definitely my biggest fear because health is so precious. What do I want to say to myself in a year?
Be a nice person and say thank you more. Say I love you to your parents. I know you're kind of weird with your dad. I hope that
So weird with my dad.
Still weird with my dad.
Daddy issues. Help others even if they don't deserve it.
Are you still in a relationship?
Yes. Yes. Launching my own NFT project that plants trees was an amazing. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I had an NFT era. Okay, I have so many different eras. I hope that your loved ones are healthy. I hope you're healthy. I don't know if I've talked to you guys about this, but I have a thyroid problem and I have a lump and I might have to get it surgically removed. Hopefully it's removed. Non-cancerous. I hope you build this level of resilience and steadiness in your mental, and you can overcome anything. That's kind of what I want. I also hope you're shredding on the mountain and you're doing like fucking tricks and shit, because I want you to be good at snowboarding and surfing. All right, thanks for watching. Wow.
well, we're definitely not great at surfing, but we're definitely a lot better. And Jade, a year from now, I hope you're charging out there, surfing bigger waves, and also having fun, embracing all the moments in your journey, high and low. I hope you embrace it all, because the truth is no journey is linear, especially surfing if you want to get good at it. I hope you just relish in it, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to flaunt it, but like, if you want, you can. All right, I hope you guys like this video. It's so sick to make these every year or a year and a half if you're late like me, but thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed, give this video a like and subscribe below for more of Jade Darmawangsa. Bye, love you guys.